guys, welcome back. My name is Leah of Leah Marie Plans, and I am so excited because I have finally had a chance to share this with all of you. So before I begin, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you guys like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. That way you can see more planning content. If you guys have been here with me for quite some time, thanks for coming back to hang out. I'm super excited. We have been crazy busy, and I have finally had a chance to put everything else on hold so that I can share this with you. So before I begin, I do want to share that I do actually keep my bag back there on that first post along with my other ones. So I'm actually going to flip the camera around. I'm going to answer some questions because I had some of my followers reach out and ask some questions as far as like support and how the bag feels and the material, things like that. So actually, before I get into flipping this around to actually show you the details of the bag, while I have you face, let me share one question that was asked about the weight of the bag. So for me personally, and I'm going to stand back as a reference. So I am 5'5", okay? So here's the bag. Now, I will say that I have raised my straps up a little bit for some more support. But truthfully, I'm going to be honest, if I may, the straps could be a little thicker. They definitely can be. And here's the reason why I say this. I am a mom, a cheer mom. I am a bowling mom. my middle daughter wants to do bowling, and I am a business owner, as well as a toddler mom. So, and as well as a content creator. So I am labeled many, many hats, and I do many, many things. So, so let's not forget softball, because I do go out in the softball field. So I constantly have my bag with me, and from day to day, depending upon the activity or depending upon what I'm doing, different things will be in my bag. I have shown it, and I will try to put a clip here or there of what is inside, what I've had inside my bag so far. But I will definitely say, when you pack your bag, and you have everything full in your bag, the weight of it can definitely be heavy on the straps. So if there is one thing I can ask of EC, is to make thicker straps, so that way there is no issue with weight. Because I know that there are some teachers that have asked questions, some parents that have asked questions in regards to their children going to school and wanting to get this bag. My daughter actually loves this bag and she wants it for herself for school. And I'm thinking to myself, because she's going into middle school, and to know what they have to carry around every single day, it can be a bit concerning depending upon the weight. So that is one thing I did want to share and point out to you, that was in the questions. So yeah, EC, I think we need to make our straps just a little bit thicker. The material itself is fine, but I definitely think the thickness can be a little bit greater. So without further ado, let me flip this around, so I can show you like the pockets, and then I can show you what I have in my bag as well as what I put in my bag that I don't already have in there, and go through the questions as I'm doing it, because a lot of these questions kind of reference to what I also put in my bag from a day-to-day basis. Hey guys, all right, so I tried to do a overview on my camera and it didn't work as well as I had anticipated, so we're just going to do the face view and we're just going to go through it like this. So before I begin with the questions, I want to show you guys all of the pockets, because there's a lot of pockets. There's pockets in this bag that I didn't even realize were there. So you have your front pocket right here, and I will show you once I'm done with the pockets, like what I house what's in my pockets. You do have two bottle size pockets I would reference them as bottle size, because you can put your bottles, like water bottles, Starbucks tumblers, sippy cups. I don't have a Starbucks tumbler to share, but I can put it, like, show you guys with water bottles and sippy cups, things like that, for those that are traveling. And then when you open up the flap, you do get a pocket here. This pocket reaches roughly towards about the end of the seam. It's right there. And then we have going into, let's see if we can do it like this. You have one large pocket, and then you have a second large pocket, and then you guys will see some stuff in there because I didn't clean this out, but that's okay. The one pocket that I did not notice was in there. So when you turn your bag around and you have the back facing away from you, you actually have, you do also have a pocket right here. So you have this pocket in the front, and then you have this pocket on the inside. Sorry for the motorcycle. So yeah, that actually, the pocket in the front is the one that I was not aware of until I had went through the bag myself, and I was like, oh, cool, all these extra pockets I didn't even know I had. All right, so the first question, oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna jump into the questions. The first one I have is, will the backpack hold all of my junk, like meaning after it's packed, if there's anything extra that you have in here? Like I said in the beginning, I think it will. I have housed my agenda. I've housed my iPad, and I will go through and show this. I have a 13-inch MacBook that I have also housed in here, so I will go through with you like what can be held in here. But like I said in the beginning, I do think weight preference, I would not pack so heavily, only because eventually at some point the straps may potentially start to wear and tear. So I do think that we definitely need thicker straps. So what I am currently housing in here, so in the front pocket I have my car keys, or I'm sorry, I have my house keys. I have my house keys. I have a little gobblegram that my daughter had made for me. I have a hand sanitizer, a lotion, a suntan lotion, a hand lotion, and a couple of hair ties. So you can fit a little bit in here. Here I actually have not one but two pairs of sunglasses, because this was kind of like in a rush to just put them in somewhere. I do not have anything on this side. I have in this pocket up here all of my lip care, so if I have any chapstick, any tinted lip balms, I do house them up here. I house them actually away from everything else so that they do not open or anything like that, because I don't know if anyone else gets like this, but for some reason my chapstick opens up and I don't like it, so I don't want it to get on the inside of anything. So at the moment I currently do not have anything in either of the pockets, like either of the big pockets where I usually put my planner, my iPad, or my book, my wallet, gum, because you can never not have any gum, not ever have enough gum, 2 packs of gum. This actually is from the fall seasonal surprise box 3 years ago maybe, and this actually houses all of my feminine products. And I actually have a jaw clip and a wrapper I forgot to throw out. And that's it. And then this is the inside of, and this is the inside of the bag. Oh, and so these are my prescription sunglasses. I thought I was done. Apparently I'm not. And I have several pens because cannot have enough pens, whether you are a planner, a mother, a wife, and you gotta have a pen somewhere, right? And then that's it. Okay. So I'm actually gonna re-go through it and organize this as I'm like going through the questions with you guys. So second question is, how well is it made? Do you feel like it will hold well to carry a lot of weight? That was the question that I did reference in the beginning because I was again trying to do this as an overview, but apparently it wasn't working for me. So in my opinion, I think it depends on your travel. And what I mean by your travel is if you are holding, like say if you're packing this and you're going to the zoo and you're not putting it on a stroller or anything and you're carrying it around all day long and you have like a whole bunch of stuff, no, I don't, because I think eventually the straps will pull away from the seam of the bag and may eventually rip. If you're going on a car ride and you're going out to a friend's house or a vacation or something like that, or you're just traveling back and forth, you know, to your car from work or from school or from teaching or being, you know, as a student, and you're not having to carry it for an extended period of time, it may, but eventually, again, over time, it could wear and tear on the straps. Other than that, I feel like the rest of the fabric is really, really well. I just feel like the straps could be a little bit thicker. So there's that. Question number 2. Question 3 is, how do you clean it and is it washable? That is a good question. I have not had a reason to need to clean it yet because lately, right now, with the quick back and forth that I've been going to, whether it's to the store to get a couple of things or whether it's to sit at a game, I may take my bag with me. Sometimes I won't. If it's like, if I'm in a rush and I know I'm not really going to need it, it'll actually sit right there on my post. But I have noticed that when it sits on my post, it is the same as if it's on my back. Eventually it wear and tears if it's housed with a lot of things. But as far as cleaning it goes, like I said, I haven't had any reason to clean it. And there is a tag. I was actually about to say that I couldn't find one, but I literally just found it. So on the inside, let me see if I can show it to you like this. So on the inside, you'll see a little white tag right there. And it says here, if I can sit back down, sorry guys. And it says on the tag, so when you're looking in your bag, it is on the left-hand side. It is on the left-hand side of the bag. When you're viewing this on the camera, it's gonna look like it's on the right side, but it's on my left. And it says, wipe with a damp cloth. And then it gives you the fabric, and yeah, so it says for care, it says to wipe with a damp cloth. So I would maybe use like a face cloth, maybe hand towel if you need to. And I did forget to mention that there are 4 other pockets. So you have a pocket here, and a pocket on, nope, there's 3 pockets, 3, sorry. So you have one here, and you have one here, and then you also have this one over here. So this bag does have a lot of pockets and a lot of space for a lot of things. But yes, as far as care, you do wipe it down with the cloth. And then it's, so moving on to question 4, it says, are the leather straps comfortable? I find them comfortable. I don't have an issue with them. I did actually try to raise them, if that's what you call it, to make it a little more sturdier for me when I hold my bag or when I hold it. So I haven't had an issue with it yet. But again, as far as support, I would make I would recommend if AC could make the straps thicker. But as far as comfortability goes, I think these straps are just fine. Okay, so question number 5. So for a high school student with a laptop, a mouse, headphones, a multi-subject notebook, a binder, a folder, and a calculator, and a pencil case. So this parent was asking in reference to a high school student, could all of that fit in that bag? So I did forget to get my 3-subject notebook that I actually have sitting in my closet right now. But we're going to, I think it all can. I don't have a mouse. I don't have a headphones. I do have a folder. I can grab a notebook. And yeah, so this is my 13-inch. I'm just placing this in the back pocket. I'm gonna grab, I know these pencils, so this is the EC pencil case. I don't know how big the pencil case is that you're using, but I'm just going to actually house this in the front. I do have a folder, and I'm going to place that there, and I'll put my iPad in as another object. And so I will put in, I'll put this one in. So this actually is my content book. So I will put this in as the 3-subject notebook. So with everything I have so far, it is getting pretty heavy. And I do have a few things in there, and I do have extra room. So I definitely have extra room for the little odds and ends, such as the mouse, the calculator, and the headphones. To use a multi-subject notebook and a binder together, I don't know if that will hold well. But that is something that, I mean, it kind of just depends upon how you fit it in there. I do know that there is a little bit of space left in the second pocket, but I don't know if that would be like a great fit for an extra item. So there's that. I hope that helps. I hope all these questions help you, because going through them and answering them, they're actually helping me so that I know for future reference for my children. Because like I said, my daughter does want a bag, or in case I decide to get the MCC bag, because I'm tossed up about I'm tossed up on if I want it now or if I want to maybe wait. So question 6 is, do the corners or the bottoms look like they will wear well? And that is basically in reference to, I believe, and I could be wrong, if they're gonna, like, I believe stay clean or not get, like, if the fabric isn't gonna rip. So for me, for the most part, I don't see any issues. I mean, I do see it's kind of dirty, so I may have to wipe that off. But other than that, I feel like it is a good support at the bottom. I don't see any issues with the fabric. So I hope that helps. Question 7 is, will the side pocket still hold a water bottle after it's packed? So I'm actually going to use my daughter's sippy cup for this one. And the only thing that I took out before was the folder and the iPad. So it still fits. My sunglasses are still in there, protected and good. So there is that. I think it does. I don't have anything else to put in there, like a tumbler or anything, or like a full water bottle. But this was the closest thing I had. Can you fit a laptop and potentially an iPad Pro along with a planner? Okay, so I have currently in here housed is my MacBook. This is a 13-inch. This is the Erin Condren Compact Vertical inside of a folio. And then it asks for an iPad. So so this is the iPad. This is the 10-inch. So this is just 2 inches, I think 2 inches shorter. Yeah, so about 2 inches shorter. So I actually am going to house this in front of the MacBook. And it actually looks like it's just hitting the top. Like you can kind of see it, but you kind of can't. So it's like kind of just hitting the top. I mean, if you'd like to put a 12-inch, you could. It looks like it definitely will fit. But as far as the protection of the pocket being taller than the iPad or taller than the MacBook, I don't think that. If you put it in the second pocket, I don't think it would work. Can you put it together in the same pocket? I don't know. That too might also be your question. So I kind of have to move the pocket a little bit. But there's the iPad down there. That is a 10-inch again. This is a 13-inch. So it looks like it holds pretty well. The iPad with the MacBook together. So there's that. I have 2 more questions. And then, can you carry a laptop in a sleeve, lunch, and shoes? So this is for a young lady who like she's on the go all the time. Let me see here. I wasn't prepared for this question. I actually forgot that this question was in here. I do believe you can. You did see the laptop in the sleeve. As long as you don't have anything in these big pockets, or not, sorry, big pockets, as long as you don't have anything in the front pocket. So this could be like an ideal size for a pair of shoes, pair of flats, and then this could be like an ideal size if you had like a lunch bag that you were looking to pack. So it's something definitely I think would be good, would a good fit. And then the last thing is once a laptop is in there, what else can it hold? Can it hold a charger, a pencil box, a notebook, anything else? So as you did see in the previous question, I did place in a notebook, or I did place in the planner, the folder, the iPad, and the pencil case. So I definitely do believe it can. I do believe that it can hold multiple things in your bag, whatever you choose to put in there. Again, the weight is the biggest concern, that for me at least. And then from there, it kind of just depends upon how long you're actually going to have it on your back or how long it's going to be hanging, things like that. Other than that, you can fit a whole lot in this bag. So I hope this helps. As always, any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you subscribe for more future planning content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Oh, and before I forget, if you guys would like to check out the bag, I will make sure that I leave my link in the description below. Thanks guys.